Hi, so today I'm going to be talking about Zern's PIM system, specifically mass imports, exports, and updates. So to begin, I'm going to make a query searching for an item that's completeness criteria is for features and benefits, but is currently incomplete. And I'm going to do it with a product category of linear trench drains. So let me type that in. Perfect. And then we just click search. So we have a couple matches. The ones I'm just going to select are these four up top, just for the sake of this example. And I am going to export. So you go over here to this hamburger and then click export. And so you have all these options. You can select a language. I do not speak Spanish. You can either do the CVL keys, which are shortened acronyms or shorthand version of the values for which you want to put in the information. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to show you both. And you'll see that I'll explain the import not supported later on in this video. And then it's an item. So the fields I want to select are just the item number, the AX number, and then I'm going to do the first three features of these products. I'm also going to add a relationship to a product for these items. And I'm just going to add the base model, the product line, and product category. And then there's that. Now, one of the benefits is that if I were to click out of this and I lost my choices, I earlier saved it, so items missing, features, benefit, criteria, select it, and it reselects it for me. So you have the option to save the key features that you want when you're exporting data. So I click export and click OK. When I go up to jobs, it will generate a Excel file, and then I just click and open it. Here we have the file. I'm just gonna expand it so that it's easier to see, then zoom out for you. So here we have the base model for all the items. We have the product line, we have the product category, and here's what I was talking about earlier. These are CVL keys. They're shorthand versions or they're acronyms for the product line's actual CVL value. So these don't actually need to be upported or imported into the PIM system. So you can actually delete these before the import. The only reason I have them is for reference so that I know, oh, the product line is SiteWorks, populated with SW. But if you don't have all the CVL keys memorized, you can go back into the portal and then scroll down. And down here, there's an information section, and there is a link for attribute definitions and drop-down values. So I click that. This link will pop up. It will have the attribute name, the definition, the data type, so on, which will allow you to populate and import information correctly. So I leave this, and so I'm going to populate these by just opening this because I already did it earlier. And so these are now populated. These are the features, and all these essentially have the same features. So before I upload this, I'm actually going to delete the CVL values just to show that it doesn't make a difference whether they're part of the file or not. Save the file to make sure I have all my information, and then save it to a location that is safe and secure so that when you upload, you will know where it is. So I go back to Enrich, and I go to the stack over here. I'm going to import data, and so I select the file, scroll down, there it is, open it, checks out. It's an entity type, and it's items. Make sure that the entity type is what you're importing, otherwise it won't work. Usually the default is product, but For now, it's just going to be item, so it knows. I'm going to validate, and then it's going to show me what are the item numbers for the items I'm importing. I click next, and then I import for these 4. It finishes. The 4 that I import will show up. So I click one, and I go to details and scroll down. You'll be able to see that I did populate the first 3 features of all 4 of these. I don't need to show all of them, but you get the message. So thank you for listening and learning more about Zurn's PIM system.